A federal judge finds the city of Houston liable for violating people's rights with unreasonable seizures. This included 4 years of raids involving thousands of mostly minorities at about 30 clubs around Houston.
Joining us live to talk more about the lawsuit and what it means, civil rights attorney Randall Kallinen and Ray Hunt with the Houston Police Officers Union. First to you, Randall Kallinen. Tell us, what kind of clubs are these? They're after-hours clubs? Is that what it is?
Yes, they were legal clubs. That is, places that were legal after or were open after 2 o'clock, and they're throughout the entire city. They're in many places.
Ray Hunt with the Houston Police Officers Union. What was the purpose of the raids? Was it specifically because they were minorities?
Absolutely not. The purpose was to target the illegal activity that was taking place inside. I don't think Mr. Kallinen or anybody else involved in this is disputing that there was illegal activity taking place in there at the time, and that's what the target was about. It had nothing to do with race and had nothing to do with the fact that they were after hours. Well,
for this to be discriminatory, Randall Kallinen, there has to be evidence that there were actually, I guess, the white-owned clubs so that the police would have a choice between the two. Do you know of any?
I know of no Anglo clubs that were raided. However, the Constitution does not require that you be a certain race in order to violate the rights. We didn't allege that in the lawsuit. That wasn't one of the causes of action. Basically, it was every citizen, such as in IRS raids and so forth, is entitled to be free from unreasonable searches and seizures. That is, you have to be guilty of something or at least under reasonable suspicion. Here, they weren't. And that was the big problem, is that they would just detain everybody. In this case, up to 600 or 700 people were detained. Many were handcuffed and so forth, and then let go. And it was admitted we didn't have any reasonable suspicion at all that most of the people did anything.
Can you respond, Officer Hunt?
Yeah, if I can just clear up the misinformation that Mr. Kallinen just put out there. The jury was very clear that our officers did nothing that said that these officers violated anyone's constitutional rights. That was very clear in the jury's decision. Mr. Kallinen knows that. That's misinformation that he's putting out there.
Thanks to both of you for talking with us this morning. Civil rights attorney Randall Kallinen and Ray Hunt with the Houston Police Officers Union.